What's going on, people? Today I'm going to do a short video basically about shifting. I had a friend in New York ask if he needed to shift fast when downshifting, so I figured I'd explain a few things. I'm sure there's other newer riders, even though he rode years ago, he's getting back into it. So he's the one I was talking about that got the Benelli 135. So I figure we'll talk about some shifting today. Nice mellow night out tonight. And it's Friday. So the weekend is finally here. So I figure I'll ride around this neighborhood for a little bit because there's a lot of turns and stop signs, and then I can get some shifting in to explain some things. Number one, you absolutely do not have to be fast at downshifting. Like, I'm gonna turn here, clutch in, downshifting, progressively braking, easing the clutch out. There's no need to be fast about it. You're not gonna hurt nothing as long as you progressively brake and get your speed down to where you need to be for the next gear. So again, I'm going to turn right, clutch is in, I'm braking, just click down, clutch is out. No need to be fast. The only time you want to be quick about it is if you're rev matching downshifting, because the whole point is to, when you blip your throttle when the clutch is in, get the RPMs up to rev match. You want to get down in the next gear basically as fast as you can. You absolutely don't have to be fast about it. You can shift at your own pace. Like, I'll turn here and I'm going to rev match. You want to be fast to catch that rev hang so it doesn't come down too much. Now I'll show you on the next turn. Shifting slow at your own pace is perfectly fine. So let's get her up into third. I'm going to turn right here. Clutch is in, I'm slowing down, downshifted, clutch is out. No need to be fast. You can go at your own pace. And the same goes for upshifting. Some people think you don't need to shift fast. You can. Most people that ride forever, like myself, you just do it naturally. But like, I'm gonna go into fourth, nice and easy. At your own pace. No need to hurry, you're not gonna hurt nothing. The biggest thing is when you're downshifting without rev matching. If you're not going to rev match, you need to at least progressively slow down to get at the speed you should be going into the next gear down. And if you learn that way, you'll learn rev matching, because you'll kind of know what speed you're going to be in or need to be in to start doing that. And on another note, I'm on my 2-week notice at my current job. I'm not going to talk too much about where I'm going yet until I start. Today's Friday. I completed my first of my 2-week notice. So I got all next week, and then the following Monday or Tuesday I'll start the new job, and then I will talk about it until I actually start it. I'm not going to mention anything yet. So I'm super excited about that. I'm trying to get off this open road so I can get back to hitting shorter roads so I can shift more. And actually, since I'm up to speed, I'll talk about another way you can downshift if you're uncomfortable or whatever, trying to figure out what speeds to let the clutch out and all that. So you can literally right now push the clutch in, and just progressively slow down. I'm just on the rear brake. I'm doing 19 in the third, 15 second, and around 10 put it into first. That's the way I do it. Some people try downshifting when you completely stop, but if you have too many gears to go through, sometimes it gets hung up and you got to rock the bike. Kind of becomes a pain in the ass. But you can just hold your clutch in and downshift as you're slowing down or whatever. Just having this filter with a stock exhaust, I swear to God, sounds better than any aftermarket exhaust I put on. They were way too loud, raspy, sounded like shit. This filter gives it the perfect tone, in my opinion. So, I'm coming up to a left-hand turn. I'm in third. Clicked it down into second, slowing down, letting the clutch out. No need to be fast about it. Unless you're rev matching. Once you start rev matching, yes, you have to be kind of quick about it because you want to catch that idle hang so it doesn't come down and then it's pretty much worthless. It's not really going to hurt anything, but when you let your clutch out, if you lose your rev, it's just going to kind of high idle in the next gear down until you slow down to the speed you should have been going into that gear. Oh, your off-road Jeep can't go fast over speed bumps? My Z can. So basically today's just a kind of a simple moto vlog, explain some shifting. In case anybody out there is a beginner rider and you're thinking, am I supposed to do this fast? No. Shift at your own pace. You know, you don't want to be super turtle slow about it, but shift at your own pace and you'll be just fine. The only time you need to be fairly quick about it is if you're rev matching, because you want to catch that idle hang. So like I'm turning right and I'll do a rev match. You got to be quick about it so you catch that rev. Then I'll get it up to speed. Turn left up here. Right, so I'm doing 30 and third. Clutch is in, I'm just slowing down. Clicked into second, letting the clutch out. Nice and smooth. So I hope that helps. If anybody was wondering, you know, whether you got to downshift fast or slow or whatever. I'd love to have an RV like that and just travel. It'd be nice. And you can just push your clutch in. Like I'm going to turn left and I'm going to stop. And when I hit about 5, I'll click into first and continue stopping. Clutch is in, slowing down, into second. Clutch out, nice and smooth. Upshifting, clutch in, shift, nice and slow. No need to be fast. Second to third, clutch in, gas and clutch. And of course, once you ride for a while, you'll just shift faster. So, I mean, that's that. There's only so much you can explain for any new rider out there. Just get out, put miles on your bike, practice, have fun, and enjoy your time.